They did not ask the civil society, as we, to say something. They want to create this environment of chaos, anarchy. When I was arrested, the prosecutor told me that he had the order to kill me.
It is a real pleasure to have you on our show today. Welcome.
Thank you very much.
When did the uranium issue become a part of your life?
I was living in Lubumbashi, and Lubumbashi is not far from Shinkolobwe. Shinkolobwe is the place where most uranium, Congolese uranium comes from. So I just said that somebody had to start talking about this, and I started talking about that since a long time ago.
And it sort of reached a first climax, you could say, in 2009, when you exposed the secret agreement between your government and the French nuclear energy company.
Areva.
Could you briefly summarize the content of this agreement?
When I heard that Areva was coming to Congo to negotiate, I mean, not Areva only, the former president of France, Mr. Nicolas Sarkozy, and Anne Lauvergeon, who was the lady who was the head at that time, the head of Areva. When I heard that they came to Congo, and there were a lot of information that they were coming to sign an agreement to exploit uranium on all Congo's territory, including Shinkolobwe. This should be debated in the parliament. They did not ask the civil society, as we, to say something. We can't agree. Report. I issued a report. It was like a bomb. They said, well, this man is dangerous. We arrest him because all the interests have been disturbed.
I mean, it is, you see it all around the world, people being put into prison, or at least efforts are made to get hold of them. We interviewed Annie Marchand a couple of months ago. She was ex-MI5. She exposed what her company was doing. And instead of putting the criminals into prison, the people exposing the crimes, they go to prison. Now in America and Britain, there is a law. It says if you expose government secrets, you go to prison. Is there a law in Congo, or was it arbitrary? They just took you?
When I was arrested, the prosecutor told me that he had the order to kill me. Talking about justice in the Congo is just wasting time, because it's a country without law. Those who are in power are exactly the out of law people. So no justice in Congo. Okay?
So the only reason you could get out was through, I guess, Amnesty International played a huge part?
Pressure, big pressure. And I'm telling you, Amnesty International, all international organization, including when Madam Hillary Clinton was coming to Congo in 2009. He went through South Africa, Burundi, Kenya, and Congo. The second point on the agenda was to release Golden Misabiko. And the people were amazed, because everybody knew that I was going to die. And even the prosecutor told me that he has the order from the president to kill me.
So Areva was the cause for everything. They have interests in your country now. What about the promises foreign corporation makes, about it will bring prosperity to the region? Are there any examples in Africa that show that this claim is true?
I would like to tell you that these multinationals are also contributing not to allow democracy to develop. Because in democracy, if the democracy were developed, there would be debate in the parliament, there would be debates among the civil society leaders, and they would question about how much this multinational is getting, how much money this multinational is bringing to come. But what we see in Africa, most multinational come and the income from these activities are kind of a taboo. And the most money go into the pockets of the person in the power. And in the Congo, for instance, they want to create this environment of chaos, anarchy. So this example is the one I'm taking everywhere in Africa to say, stop that. First, it's dangerous and doesn't develop you. Maybe they develop other people, not you. Not any country in Africa. South Africa is a nuclear country, uranium, and also uranium plants. But South Africa is getting into trouble a lot. So we need to say it openly. Stop uranium industry. Stop nuclear industry. We don't want that in Africa.
Is there anything, because we always like to give our viewers some initiative to maybe act if they are passionate about it. What can the individual do to support your cause?
I will be happy to hear that one day that some people who will listen to this have come together and say, what can we do for that man who have been working to protect the whole humanity? I'll be happy to hear that people have come with their initiative. But for me on my side, I would like such emission, such broadcasting, such program be multiplied, so that the messages can go. The message is easy. Stop it. It's dangerous. Very near. A very short message. Send it. So this is my contribution to speak to journalists like you, me, as I understand this story. If you speak to one, you are like you speak to 1 million people, because there will be broadcasting. So I'm very happy that I'm with you.
Golden Misabiko, thank you for joining us tonight. And that's all from the team in Munich. I'm Gideon Gottfried for Activism Munich. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Facebook or Twitter to stay updated. If you want to know more about the fight for uranium in Africa, watch the documentary Atomic Africa by Marcel Kolvenbach, released in 2013, starring, amongst others, Golden Misabiko, our guest tonight. The entire documentary is available on YouTube. Good night.